No? Good afternoon to all. Is audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Last class we discussed about the working principle of the magnetron. In that also we discussed about the what is the pi mode and what is the forwarded uh, oscillation takes place in the magnetron. And also we can differentiate the adjacent mode and pi mode by using the stepping. And, also we discussed the 8-cavity magnetron. What is the functionality of the 8-cavity magnetron? That is the working principle so far we discussed here. Today I want to another important equation that will be related to Hall cutoff magnetic equation. So which is related to the magnetron. Okay, this is the one of the important equation. The equation for the cutoff magnetic field can be obtained by considering the equation of the motion of the electron in cylindrical magnetron, which can be written as. So మనకి కట్ ఆఫ్ మ్యాగ్నెటిక్ ఫీల్డ్ అనేది కన్సిడరేషన్ తీసుకోవాలంటే ఈక్వేషన్ ఆఫ్ ది కట్ ఆఫ్ మ్యాగ్నెటిక్ ఫీల్డ్ అనేది దట్ ఈక్వేషన్ విల్ బి అబ్టైన్ బై బేస్డ్ ఆన్ ది మోషన్ ఆఫ్ ది ఎలక్ట్రాన్స్ ఇన్ ద సిలిండ్రికల్ మ్యాగ్నెట్రాన్. సో మనకు దాని నుంచి ఈక్వేషన్ అనేది వస్తుంది. సో ఆ బేసిక్ ఈక్వేషన్ వచ్చేసరికి d square r by dt square minus r into d pi by dt whole square is equal to e by m capital ER minus e by m r into z r into b and d pi by dt. This is the equation 1. This is bz. Okay, and here in this equation will be common for the 1 by r, and we can obtain d by dt. So that will be represented here. Another equation, e by m is the charge to mass ratio of the electron. E by m is represents the charge to mass ratio of the electron. So here that value is considered as 1.759 into 10 power 11 C by kilo. Okay, 1.789 into 10 by 11 charge per kilo. So charge to mass ratio అనేది తీసుకుంటాం. Electron ఒక representation అది. So B naught here, B naught which is considered as a Bz is assumed that positive z direction rearrangement of the equation 2 results in the following form. So మన పాజిటివ్ z direction లో మన ఎలక్ట్రాన్ అనేది మూవ్ చేసినప్పుడు ఆ రిప్రజెంటేషన్ అనేది సెకండ్ ఈక్వేషన్ అగైన్ we can rearrange that particular equation which is considered as d by dt into r square d pi by dt is equal to e by m bz or dr by dt is equal to 1 by 2 wc suffix d by dt r square, equation number 3. So what is the wc means here? Angular frequency plus cyclotron angular frequency. So 1 e by m bz is the cyclotron angular frequency which is equal to wc. Okay, so frequency integration of the, we will go for the integration of the equation number 3. So equation 3 ni మనం integration అనేది చేస్తే then we will be obtain the r square d pi by dt is equal to half into wc r square plus constant. Okay, some constant will be included. Equation 3 ni మనం integration చేస్తే సో మనకి ఏమవుతుందంటే r square dt by d pi by dt డిఫరెన్షియేషన్ అనేది పోతుంది, క్యాన్సిల్ అయిపోతుంది ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ చేసినప్పుడు. సో ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు హాఫ్ ఇంటూ wc అక్కడ d by dt ఏదైతే ఇంటిగ్రేషన్ ఉంటుందో క్యాన్సిల్ అయిపోయి r square plus constant. So equation number 4. So at small r is equal to a. So where a is the radius of the cathode cylinder, and d pi by dt is equal to 0, and comma constant is equal to half minus half into WC a square. WC a square. The angular velocity is expressed by d by dt is equal to half into WC of 1 minus a square r square. 1 minus a square r square. సో మనకి ఇక్కడ వచ్చేసరికి ఏంటంటే స్మాల్ r is equal to a అనే కండిషన్ తీసుకున్నప్పుడు a అనేది ఏమవుతుందంటే రేడియస్ ఆఫ్ ది క్యాథోడ్ సిలిండర్ అవుతుంది. అలానే dy by dt is equal to 0 కండిషన్ అనేది తీసుకుంటే then it will be constant is equal to half into minus half into omega c r square. So angular velocity అనేది ఇక్కడ కన్సిడరేషన్ తీసుకుంటాం. So angular velocity is expressed as dy by dt is equal to half into wc 1 minus a square by r square. This is the equation number 5. So since the magnetic field is does not work on the electrons, so the kinetic energy of the electron is given by, so మనకి ఓన్లీ kinetic energy of the electron consideration తీసుకుంటే half into mv square is equal to ev. ఇది బేసిక్ ఈక్వేషన్ అందరికీ తెలిసిందే. సో that is equation number 6. The electron velocity has small r and pi components such as, so v square is equal to, in presence of v square is equal to 2e by m into v. So v is equal to vr square plus v suffix pi square. So vr square ante you can write a dr by dt whole square plus r into d by dt whole square. So if in this this is the seventh equation, at the r is equal to b. So b is the radius of the center of the cathode to the edge of the anode. So b అనేది ఏంటంటే radius of the radius from the center of the cavity to edge of the anode అనేది కన్సిడరేషన్ తీసుకుంటున్నాం. సో ఇన్ దట్ కండిషన్ v is equal to v naught and dr by dt is equal to 0. Then the above expression, equation number 5 and 7 becomes dy by dt is equal to half into omega c into 1 minus a square by b square. That is the equation number 8, and b square dy by dt whole square is equal to 2e m v naught. That is the 9th equation. These two equations will be obtained from the 5th and 7th. Okay, and substituting the 8th and 8th equation in 9th equation, then result is 8th equation తీసుకొచ్చి 9th equation లో substitute చేస్తే then what will be happen? So b square into dy by dt value half into wc 1 minus a square b square whole power square, that is equal to 2e by m v naught. This is the 10th equation. The electron will acquire a tangential as well as a radial velocity. So this equation which will be tells that electron will be acquires the tangential condition, and also they will be also be support the radial velocity. Radial velocity. So where the electron will just graze the anode, where the electron just graze the anode and return towards the cathode, depends on the relative magnitude of the v naught and v naught. మనం already discussed some previous working principle లో, whatever the electron that will be emitted from the cathode, they will be moved straightforward, and it will be split the two operations of the electron. One will be just they doesn't participate in the benching process. So some electrons will be just graze the anode and it will be accelerate the speed, and they will be graze the anode and return back to the cathode. This type of operations will be done here. So and another electrons which will be forms the bunching process across that particular RF field circuit, and they will be forms the electromagnetic signal based on the electron accelerating. Okay, so that is the representation. So that operation we will discuss it here. Here also same operation, some of the electrons which will be acquires the tangential and velocity, and the electron will be graze the anode and return back to the cathode, depends on the relative magnitudes of the v naught and v naught. So Hall cutoff magnetic equation is obtained from the equation number 10 as capital OC is equal to cutoff. Okay, that is equal to E8 v naught m by E whole power 1 by 2 by b into 1 minus a square b square. This is the Hall's equation that will be obtained from the 10th equation. In this equation also simplify This means that V naught greater than V naught of the C for the given V naught, the electron will not reach the anode. So ఈ కండిషన్ అనేది ఏం చెప్తుందంటే electrons అనేది will not be reached to the anode. Just conveniently the cutoff voltage is given by cutoff V naught C is equal to E by 8m B naught square B square 1 minus A square B square whole square. So మనం V మడికే కన్సిడరేషన్ తీసుకుంటే ఈక్వేషన్ లోకి వచ్చేసరికి ఏంటంటే ఇది కూడా 10th ఈక్వేషన్ నుంచి బేస్ చేసాం. ఓకే, E by 8m B naught square B square 1 minus A square B square whole square అనేది కన్సిడరేషన్ తీసుకున్నాం. This is the 12th equation. This means that if V naught is less than V cutoff, okay, V naught cutoff for the given V naught value, the electrons will not reach the anode. This is the condition also. Okay, this is the equation number 12, often called as a Hall cutoff voltage equation. Hall cutoff voltage equation. ఇదేమో magnetic equation, Hall cutoff magnetic equation ఇది. ఇది వచ్చేసరికి ఏంటంటే Hall cutoff voltage equation. These two are the Hall cutoff equation for the above representation. Okay na, అందరికి అర్థమైందా? ఇంకో ఈక్వేషన్ ఉంది, that is the Hartree condition. Hartree condition అనేది ఇంపార్టెంట్, అడుగుతాడు ఎక్కువ. హాల్ కట్ ఆఫ్ ఈక్వేషన్ అనేది మీకు ఇక్కడ సింపుల్ డైరెక్ట్ గా ఇచ్చారమ్మా, సింప్లిఫికేషన్స్ ఏం లేదు ఇక్కడ. ఓకే, దట్ ఈక్వేషన్ విల్ బి డైరెక్ట్లీ యూ కెన్ రైట్. ఓకే, హార్టీ కండిషన్స్. హార్టీ కండిషన్స్ వచ్చేసరికి ఏంటంటే ద హాల్ కట్ ఆఫ్ కండిషన్ డిటర్మైన్స్ ది యానోడ్ వోల్టేజ్ or magnetic field necessary to obtain the non-zero anode current as a function of the magnetic field or anode voltage in the absence of electron magnetic field. Okay, electromagnetic field. So Hall cutoff condition determines the anode voltage or magnetic field necessary to obtain the non-zero anode current. To obtain the non-zero anode current in presence of magnetic field. So that is the Hall cutoff equation. So the Hartley condition can derive as follows as shown in the figure. So Hartley condition అనేది ఈ డయాగ్రామ్ ని బేస్ చేసుకొని మనకి ఇక్కడ వస్తుంది. ఓకేనా? So here also cathode, this is the cathode and this is the anode and we are applying the some voltage. Here beam boundaries అనేది ఇక్కడ కన్సిడరేషన్ తీసుకుంటున్నాం. This is the B naught representation. Okay, the distance between the cathode and anode is the D. And the height of the boundary to cathode, it represents the H. Okay, the beam, so the electron beam lies within the region of extending the distance H from the cathode, where H is known as the hub thickness. Okay, ఏదైతే మన ఎలక్ట్రాన్ మూవ్ అవుతుందో ఆ ఎలక్ట్రాన్ మోషన్ అనేది మనకి ఇక్కడ హబ్ కింద రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తున్నాం. ఎలక్ట్రాన్ మోషన్ is assumed to be a positive y direction. With a velocity, constant velocity will be takes place. Okay, so here we are considering the some constant velocity which is moving in the positive direction. So we will consider the Vy is equal to minus Ex by B naught. Ex by B naught. Then we can write that 1 by B naught dV by dx. Okay, this is the equation 1. And here B naught is equal to dz in the magnetic field flux in positive z direction. V is the potential of that particular device. And from the principle of the energy conversion, we have to write half mv square y is equal to ev. That is the second equation. And combining the both 1 and 2 equations, we can write that dv by dx whole square is equal to 2ev by m v naught square. 2e by m v naught square. Okay, మనకి అన్ని తెలుసు. ఇక్కడ ఈక్వేషన్ నెంబర్ 3 తీసుకుంటున్నాం. సో v అంటే ఏం తెలుసు, e by m అనేది తెలుసు, v naught వాల్యూ తెలుసు. ఓకే, and differential equation may be rearrange the above equation. We can write that m by 2e v naught 1 by 2 dv by root v is equal to dx. సో ఒక డిఫరెన్షియేట్ అబౌవ్ ఈక్వేషన్ తీసుకుంటే మనకు డిఫరెన్షియేషన్ అనేది dx వాల్యూ అనేది తీసుకుంటే ఈ విధంగా మనం రాసుకోవచ్చు. అండ్ ఇంటిగ్రేటింగ్ ఆఫ్ ది ఈక్వేషన్ number 3, then potential within the electron beam has V is equal to E B naught square by 2m x square. This is the electron beam potential which is within the electron beam. So where the current constant of the integration has been eliminated, V is equal to 0, x is equal to 0. X is equal to 0. So ఈ ఈక్వేషన్ దగ్గర మనం రిప్రజెంటేషన్స్ అనేది తీసుకుందాం. ఓకేనా? So today we can discuss the two main equations. One is Hartley condition, and the second one is the Hall condition, Hall cutoff magnetic equation. So magnetic equation అనేది క్వశ్చనింగ్ అడుగుతాడు ఎక్కువ. మ్యాగ్నెట్రాన్ మీద క్వశ్చన్ రాకపోతే ఈ రెండు ఈక్వేషన్లు ఏదైనా అడుగుతాడు. ఓకేనా? సో వన్స్ అగైన్ I was revising the Hall magnetic equation. So it will be obtain the equation of the motion of the electron in the cylindrical magnetron. ఈ డెరివేషన్ అనేది అక్కడ నుంచి తీసుకున్నాం. ఈక్వేషన్ 1 అనేది motion of the electron in the cylindrical magnetron will be written as d square r by dt square minus r into d pi by dt square whole square e by m er minus e by m r into dz d pi by dt, equation number 2. So again we can write that half into d by dt r square d pi by dt, e by m అనేది consideration తీసుకున్నాం, e by m dz dr by dt. So here e by m is the charge for mass, charge to mass ratio, so which is considered as a 1.759 into 10 power 11 c by charge per kilograms of the electron. So B naught is equal to dz. Let us assume that positive z direction the electron will be moving. Rearranging the second equation, we can write that d by dt r square d by dt is equal to e by m dz r dr by dt, and that is also be equal to the half into omega c d by dt r square. So here wc is equal to e by m dz, which is considered as the angular frequency of the cyclotron. So that is the magnetron angular frequency. So integrate the above equation, we can write that r square d by dt is equal to half into omega c r square plus constant. So here if it is considered that r is equal to a, that means a is the radius of the cathode cylinder, and d by dt is equal to 0, and the constant will be equal to the minus half into omega c a square. So we can write that d by dt is equal to half into omega c 1 minus a square by r square. That is the equation number 5. Here, since the magnetic field does not work on the electrons, so kinetic energy of the electron will be given as half mv square is equal to ev. So from the sixth equation that will be related to the r and pi components, we can write that v square is equal to 2e by m v is equal to vr square plus v pi square. So we can substitute that v value and vr and v pi. So dr square dr by dt whole square plus r into d pi by dt whole square, equation number 7. At the r is equal to b, where b is radius from the center of the cathode and edge of the anode. So if you condition r is equal to a, this from radius of the magnetron and radius of the cathode అనేది consideration, cathode cylindrical cathode అనేది తీసుకున్నాం. ఇంకోటి వచ్చేసరికి ఏం చెప్తున్నా అంటే radius from the center of the cathode to the edge of the anode, edge of the anode ki center of the cathode ki consideration తీసుకుంటే v is equal to v naught and d by dt is equal to 0. So when the electron just grasp the anode, then we can obtain the, from equation 5 to 7, we can obtain the equation number d pi by dt is equal to half into omega c 1 minus a square by b square, equation number 8. So based on that, we can rewrite this equation b square d pi by dt whole square is equal to e by m v naught. So based on substitute this value 8 in the 9 equation, then we can obtain that b square half omega c 1 minus a square b square whole power square, and is equal to 2em by v naught. So electron will be acquired tangentially as well as the radial velocity. Whether the electron just reaches the anode and return towards the cathode depends on the relative amplitudes of the v naught and v naught. So the Hall cutoff magnetic equation will be obtained based on the equation 10, that is equal to b cutoff, v naught cutoff is equal to 8 b naught m by e whole power 1 by 2 by b into 1 minus a square b square. సో ఈ ఫార్ములా అడుగుతారు ఎక్కువగా ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఇచ్చిన ఏదైనా ఏదో ఒక వాల్యూని మనం లింక్ చేస్తాడు మాస్ కనుక్కోమనో లేకపోతే బి నాట్ కనుక్కోమనో లేకపోతే బి నాట్ అనేది కనుక్కోమంటాడు సో బి నాట్ విల్ బి గ్రేటర్ దాన్ బి కట్ ఆఫ్ then it will be tells that the electron will not be reach the anode and conversely cutoff voltage which is given as V naught cutoff is equal to E by 8m V naught square okay small b square into 1 minus a square b square whole power square. So here 12th equation which is tells about that V naught less than V naught cutoff condition which is tells that electron will not be reached the anode. So the 12th equation which is offers the Hall cutoff voltage equation. Hall cutoff voltage equation. So Hall cutoff equation అనేది దాని మీద బేస్ చేసుకొని మనకు వస్తుంది. సో హార్ట్లీ కండిషన్స్ కి వచ్చేసరికి ఏంటంటే మనకి ఆల్రెడీ వి డిస్కస్ దట్ anode voltage or magnetic field necessary will be obtained based on the Hall cutoff equation and here the Hartley condition derived as shown in the figure which is represented based on the condition. So electron beam lies within the region of extending the distance of the H and cathode is known as the Hubble thickness and the spacing between the cathode and anode is the d. The electron motion is assumed to be positive direction in the y direction. So Vy is equal to minus Vx by B naught. So that is again we can written as 1 by B naught into dV by dx. So B is equal to B naught is equal to Bz in the magnetic flux density is the positive z direction. Magnetic flux density in the positive z direction. So V is equal to potential and from the principle of the energy convention we can write that half into mv square is equal to EV. mv square is equal to EV. So kinetic energy is equal to EV. So combining the both the equations, we can write dV by dx whole square is equal to 2 EV by m B naught square. Then we differentiate the both the equation. Finally, we can obtain the some expression m by 2 E V naught whole power 1 by 2 dV by 2 V is equal to dx. So this is the potential within the electron beam. You can write that V is equal to E B naught square by 2m x square. This is the constant of the integration of eliminated. V is equal to 0, x is equal to 0. So it is the representation of the Hartley condition. So ఈ రెండు ఈక్వేషన్స్ ని ఎక్కువగా అడుగుతారు. Magnetron అనేది ఈ రెండు టాపిక్స్ మీద డిపెండ్ అయి ఉంటుంది. So magnetron అనేది lengthy topic. You can divide the based on the what the question it will be a Giselle mode or a pi mode. We are asking the 8 cavity magnetron or normal functionality of the magnetron. Based on that it will be decided. Based on that it will be decided. So మీరు చదువుకునేటప్పుడు కూడా magnetron చదివేటప్పుడు పాయింట్స్ డివైడ్ చేసుకుని రాయండి. ఇచ్చిన క్వశ్చన్ బేస్ చేసుకొని you can write the magnetron. Okay, అందరికి అర్థమైందా? Are you understand?
Yes sir.
Hello.
Sir, అర్థమైంది సార్.
Okay. తక్కువ మంది వస్తున్నారు, చాలా తక్కువ మంది వస్తున్నారు. అటెండెన్స్ 130 నంబర్స్ ఉంటే 30-40 నంబర్స్ వస్తున్నారు. మైక్రోవేవ్ అంత ఈజీ ఏం కాదు. నాకు తెలిసి డీజీ కూడా చాలా మంది పోయారు. ఇది కష్టపడి చదవకపోతే